stick around for that. All right, Littleton City Council voted tonight to set millions of dollars in motion to improve safety and accessibility for some intersections and trails around the city. Denver 7's Ryan Fish heard from some who say the changes are necessary, but others think they'll just end up paving paradise.
I have used this trail probably over 1,000 times.
Whether on her bike, horse, or feet, Tammy Whitney says this is part of her reason for living in Littleton. Miles and miles of trails made up of finely crushed rocks.
Those of us who are getting older, it's just easier on our knees and our hips.
Fitting in with the nature around them.
This is the place I love, and it's a place that I hate to see turn into concrete.
Despite some public pushback, that is the city's plan. The Railroad Spur Trail runs along Mineral Avenue and connects to the popular Highline Canal Trail. Littleton plans to replace it with a 16-foot wide concrete path separated for pedestrians and cyclists. The city says it would make the roughly 3/4 mile stretch safer and more accessible.
On my mountain bike and road bike, these trails are really great.
But using a wheelchair, U.S. Army veteran and former state representative David Ortiz says the crushed rocks can be difficult to navigate. He says a concrete option gives more of the community a chance to enjoy these open spaces.
I think not just Littleton, but the state, the country should be more accessible for folks living with a disability.
So why not a solution with both surfaces?
We've been fighting for the last 4.5 months to get the city to return to what was the original plan, and that is a dual surface trail. And really, they've dug in on us, stonewalled us.
I took that concern to Deputy City Manager Mike Gent.
There wasn't enough room to create a sufficient paved area and a sufficient, soft surface trail area. And so without considerably more cost, including removing more trees, retaining walls because it's on a slope.
This concrete controversy comes down to time and money. The funding comes from $4 million in grant money that's also earmarked for safety projects across Littleton, like protected bike lanes, flashing crosswalk lights, and more. But the funding would all be in jeopardy if the trail project isn't done by the end of the year. That was too much of a concern for City Council, who Tuesday night approved construction to start.
I cannot vote against this when kids are getting hit by cars.
This decision today is not about what is on the trail, it's about the project.
In Littleton, Ryan Fish, Denver 7.
And going in depth here, a solution was actually found for a different trail just down the road from there. The key connection between the Highline Canal Trail and Jackass Hill Park was closed for about 5 months when a property owner fenced it off, believing it was theirs. Well, that forced the trail users to take a detour that was more than a mile long. It also kicked off a pretty hot debate among the property owner, the city, and community members. Well, the surveyor determined that trail is in fact city-owned, allowing it to reopen to the public just this month.